Hey, Levy. How you doing today? I'm doing good. It's a pretty normal Tuesday here. Forecasts are saying that we are probably going to have a heat wave towards the end of the week, which I am not looking forward to. Oh well, can't win everything. Alright, got stuff mostly set up, so we're going to turn the music down. And then get into things. Actually, maybe I do more of this capture. Maybe I can. It's easier as I move back and forth between things. Alright. Hopefully the sound is good. I'm leaving the music on so I can jam while I'm working. You know, like you do. Now I got to fetch... I gotta find some stuff. I don't know where some of this stuff lives. That's the landing pad. I don't give a shit about the landing pad. I want... Maybe it's an architecture. Let's see. Outpost, colony, pods. Let's see, what does this pod look like? Oh, that's just straight up a roof. Okay, that's not useful. I want the, like, self-contained pieces. Yes, what is the question? Settlements. No. Need some meshes too? No, we are pure terrain and meshes too. Okay. So it should be in one. Just don't know where it might live. Do I ever plan to make a mod for Fallout 4 or another mod for Skyrim? Probably not, honestly. I have made one mod for Skyrim ever, and it was such a pain in the ass, especially compared to how easy Starfield modding is, that I probably will never mod those games beyond, like, weird little personal things. These are not what I'm wanting. Where are the, like... Where's the things they use for, like, the little colony settlements? I don't want the walls. I want the, like, self-contained... stupid little, like... I'm gonna have to go look this up somewhere, probably. It's like landing pad. That's not what I want at all. I want the freaking colony thingies. I mean, I guess I could just use one of these floor pieces as my gauge. I don't really need to know... I am... I am now annoyed. I was hoping I could find the, like, little outpost pods. Actually, slums. Slums could be useful. There is... Let's see if I can find a tent. Those are like awnings. I don't want awnings. I'm looking for... Can't have... That's a door. Okay. Aha! I knew they existed. Okay. Export you so that I can play with you later. Hey, Mark Samus Prime. Nice to see you in chat. I figured it out. Tent gave me what I was looking for. So we're gonna grab some of these. Let's see, these are interior and exterior together. That'll have to probably be my large... Not even, probably even smaller than this. But that's the general idea. I did want to try to find... It should be an Aquila. Greenhouse. Let's see, building parts. Buildings. Got barracks. No. I am starting work on a mod for outposts. Namely, my plan is to bring the Ashlander yurts from Morrowind in as stuff to put in your outpost. So like a small 1-person or 2-person tent, and then like a large, like a 5-person tent, and then that grouping that you see in the Ashlander camps where it's like 5 tents together with a cover that goes over all of them. I was playing Morrowind on Sunday and took a bunch of reference images. So, like, definitely want to add like this hearth fire thing going on. It's like these are some of the small tents. with like the covering over top, these wind chimes, which are actually really, really cool. The lanterns for sure. And then like the larger tent, which here is the wise woman's hut. You can see it's larger shape, it's more structured, it's got like a little vent at the top versus the small ones. So like this is the wise woman's place. She's got a ton of space, nice high ceiling. I'm gonna bring in this furniture, this very like rough cut, you know, we hacked this together ourselves vibe. Probably that large basket on the floor too, the sleeping pads. Probably these outdoor banners, but I'll use my textures from Ashlander Living instead of these. Where's the other pictures? And, like, the inside of them is of the smaller ones is quite a bit cramped. You've got, like, this little seating space in the center. Really cool blue lamp. But it's, you know, it's clearly like a one-person house kind of vibe. So right now I'm pulling references so that I can scale the size correctly. You know, because I don't want to make it like teeny tiny and then you can't fit inside because your head doesn't go through the door. But I also don't want to make it like humongous because the Ashlanders are technically nomadic. You're supposed to be able to like pick this up and go. Walls, lobbies, towers. Gazebo? Huh. That's not what I'm after at all. Maybe it's in the slums again. We've got, like, the tarps, but those aren't... There's, like, those tent structures that show up after you do Mr. There it is. That's the one. It's like Slums Fence just about does the job I want anyway for that. Oh, what else do I need? What else do I need? So I don't like having to go back and forth between NifSkope and Blender to find pieces I want, and we're probably not going to get too far tonight. But I'd like to have all my references so that I can just do stuff. Let's see, well, like bedrolls. That'll be in set dressing. Did we have a bed section and we have bed covers? Yeah, those aren't what I want. I want a bed. Probably furniture. Yeah. Okay, portable. That looks like dog shit. That looks like it's just a reuse of the medical, one of the medical bases. Ah, a sleeping bag. Excellent. Alright. Sleeping bag. What else is on my list? I'm checking my notepad. I'm trying to remember. Sounds like a great addition. Waiting for a mod where you are stranded and have to harvest trees and hemp to craft tents, like those similar to Rust. In space, your mod would fit well. Oh, like a survival crafting loop? Oh god. That I would never use that mod. I'm so bad at survival crafting stuff. Like, it is absurd how bad I am. Okay, so right. Well, I'm already in the current space, so I want bookshelf. Yeah, I'll take you as a size reference. And then we should get a stool. No, that's not at all the right stool. It's generic. Nope. Tequila. Closer. Let's see. Where is... It's for leather. Modern. Where the hell is that in the game? Anyways, okay, maybe it's in couches? No. Okay. Hey, Marty! Thanks for dropping in. Sorry. Can you not scatter things all over my desk? That'd be great. Oh, is the wooden stool that I love so much an Ancient Mariner thing? Probably. Table definitely is. But I think I already have that one exported somewhere. God. Yeah, that's the chaise. Where is the stool? Maybe it's... Okay, maybe it is a real thing. It's weird, though, that I can't seem to find it. Is it under benches for some reason? No. It's just hiding from me. Oh no, here it is. Stool. What else is in my photos? Seating pads are easy enough, as is the little doohickeys. Stool, table, fire, leafy thing. Maybe the ceramic pots? I can use my basket from Ashlander Living as a gauge. Like something squatter. Should add that to my list. Squat basket. Okay. Yeah. Squat basket with handles would be nice. Okay. I think that's everything I need for references. Big stuff first, so that I don't get bogged down like I have in previous, mods. So we want the slums building. Oh, shit. That was stupid. I exported instead of imported and just overwrote the entire thing I was referencing. Ah, come on, gimme. Export. Now we'll leave NifSkope open so that if I do that again, I can actually fix it. Blender file viewer. Okay, button says import, so I should be okay now. Yeah, this is exactly why I wanted this. Okay, what do we got? 195 meshes. Jesus Christ. So glad that I'm just using this as reference. Some of this has to be LOD-based stuff, but... Okay. You know what? Maybe I won't do that. Let's bring in the other one. Our fun little tent tart. Which it did not bring in. Why didn't you bring that in? Is that the one I overwrote? Import for me, please. Thank you. Alright, yeah, we can go... It's like 4 by... It's 4 by 4, but it's a small 4 by 4, so... Okay. Stick you in a collection so I can turn you off as needed. What are we going to start with? Circles. Yeah, that works. Go like that. There we go. Okay, so we can take you guys. Oh no, that's not this one. Yeah. Come up. That. All right. Got a nice flat front. Oh. Little yurt, where is my picture of you? There you are. We should do it just straight. There we go. Okay. Now, you in that. So where's our top? We got some sticks poking out of the top. Okay. No, those are the poles. So it does like a bell curvy kind of thing. Wait, no. Should delete those. And then grid fill. Aha! No, probably not. Bad idea. Not yet. There we go. Make me a grid face up there. Do you ever use Creation Kit Platform Extended or the stock Creation Kit? I only ask because mine is crashing all the time, like 4 times in the last 12 minutes. God, dude. I use stock Creation Kit. I do not play with weird little add-ons made by people who really only seem to have a vague sense of what they're doing, frankly. Really, really, really do not have a lot of trust in some of the tools that come out. Like, I don't even use Xedit. That's not to say that my creation kit doesn't also crash. It for sure has its own little pile of interesting issues. No, you are... There we go. This is what I... Okay, so it, like, comes out... Hold on. How tall is the doorway here? Really tall. So like this should be my top, probably. Hold on, where is my human mannequin? Here's a stock, move the problems to me, trying to move 29,000 objects across the map. Yeah, that might do it. Depending on how like beefy your computer is, that could certainly be the problem. Like, I have 32 gigs of RAM. I'm sitting on what I would call straight up in, like, the mid acceptability space for Creation Kit. I would very much like to upgrade to 64, but we've all seen what RAM prices look like lately, so... Yeah. Where did I... Let's see. Ashlander, I should have one, maybe? No. Sweet Pea! Oh my god! Thanks for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! We are building stuff in Blender today for my next mod, which is that I'm going to be adding Ashlander yurts as outpost modules to Starfield. So I'm trying to build this one right now, and I'll use this as my reference to make a slightly larger one. And then I'll probably move on to furniture. We're just sort of blocking out this small yurt right now while I try to work out how big my doorway needs to be. And then I will, so I'm trying to find a person right now. So that I can correctly scale. If you need a hype train for that, I'm happy to test. I have never yet had a hype train. Thanks for the follow, Becker. Awesome to have all you people in here. This is very exciting. Don't mind me while I flail around trying to remember where I've put things. Maybe I put it under Hab Resources? No. Did I use... a mannequin here? No. Okay. Where the hell did I put a mannequin? I know I've used them before. For my structural stuff? Yeah, it was for my structural stuff. Okay. Probably somewhere out here. Those are NIFs. Reference, no. Thanks, Silent Dave! Where is... Yeah, there should have been one here in Ashlander Habs, because I definitely was using one to build my, tapestries. But I don't know where it went. You're showing off the little city you built with a mod you're testing for Miss O. Oh, that sounds fun. Tablet makes the chat unusable. Oh, God. That sucks. Where did I put a freaking mannequin? Maybe just in here in game meshes, probably. Actors, human, mesh, body. No. No, I need a GITF. I should have one. Where are you? You know what? Instead of flailing around, I will just go get one. From here. Actually, no. Hold on. Oh, no. I don't need all of these. I need... Oh, we have a corpse. We have a corpse head diff. That's lovely. I don't need Hexapoda or Hopperoda. I would like just straight up a human body. Crowd mesh. Every time someone rants and you follow along, you forget to allow. Yeah. Been there. And you're just like sitting there going like, okay, so what was I watching again? Especially if you don't follow them already, yeah. Okay, we'll just take this male body. Give it to me, please. Missing bones detected, exporting as a flat skeleton. Okay. A little bit weird. Please don't actually be flat. Oh, wow, yeah. It, like, super fucked it. Amazing. I need to place you. On the ground. Okay, so you... Okay, so like that second... It's like here-ish. As my top part. Round it out a bit here. And then, let's see, I need it to come back in towards the door. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to move. Nope. Okay, I fucked that up nicely. So... whatever. Just do like... this. What are you trying to build? I am trying to build this. I am continuing my quest to... well, not quest, my mission of bringing my love of Morrowind into Starfield. So we are building an Ashlander yurt, which will be an outpost module. But, like, obviously I can't just go yoink Bethesda's asset because that's theft. So I am rebuilding it in my own way to make sure that it is the correct size and general shape for Starfield stuff. More or less. Doesn't look super terrible. It's a little bit funky. That's okay, because it's a tent, and it is allowed to look a little bit funky. So, what's my height here? Basically to this, right? To this. Okay, so do it there. Gonna want shoot, how are you supposed to knife these to make them pretty? Does it matter? Kind of. Why am I still bothering? I'm being stupid. Could just this. It's been a long while since I was playing around in Blender, so gotta remember about work smarter, not harder. Silent Dave says, I'd like to learn Blender one day. I have good news for you. Learning Blender is really easy. I did it in about a week using YouTube videos. So, you know, it is super doable. Like, I looked up, like, Blender tutorial on YouTube. I have a whole playlist where I now collect, like, YouTube shorts and whatnot, for I have a whole playlist for stuff. No, this is still wrong. Can I undo this back to... I can. Excellent. Okay. So this, no, like that. Grab all these inside pieces here. Oh, my music stopped. You're not supposed to stop. Oh, it won't go farther? Okay. We'll go back to the top then. Oh no, I do need this gone. There we go. Much better. Hey Becker, thanks for lurking. Alright, no, this is not decky shit. This is... Ashlander yurts. Learned early. Save your goddamn files. Because inevitably, something will happen, the computer will crash, the system will crash, and then you will lose, like, a whole hour of effort. What in the hell is happening over here? Why did it do that? Older, there's some memory retention is a thing for me. I'm a wealth of useless information. Important stuff is easily forgotten. Silent Dave, I have ADHD. Memory issues are my #1 symptom. Okay, so now what I wanted was put a door in. Oh my god, why is it... Oh, because did I select rendered? I somehow ended up on material. Definitely did not need that in my life. Okay, so put a loop here. Doctorate. Memory? What? Stuff? Was I supposed to do something today? Yeah, been there, done that. Oh, the cat is gone from the perch. Okay, where did he go? Is he in the window? He's in the window. Hold on a second. There we go. I have post-it notes all over my desk. Which thing is it at? Yeah, don't worry, because thankfully Blender, at least for me, like I have a very kinesthetic memory, like muscle memory works really well for me. So like as I do things more and more and like learn how to do it like with my hands, it just becomes something that happens, like the keyboard shortcuts that I'm using in Blender here and that kind of thing. Should I give this an outpost door? Or like... Let's see. Tent hab door is this. Could give it this. Let's see what happens if I make a hole. For that door. So like there. I mean, it'll look kind of funky. But probably I have to do it this way because I need it to be a door. Sorry about that, man. I don't really have control over the ads. So yeah. Okay, so that's the door. Like they've got like an airlocky thing going on in the front here, but I don't want an airlock. I'm so confused with how to make this work. It's like I have to make like a separate door for it, I guess. I can't make it a load door, which is what it is in Morrowind. Huh. How I solve this? I mean, yeah, I guess it could just be like a door that you open. Let's see if we've got doors for... So there's that. Definitely not playing with airlock door. It's like a very normal interior door. Security door. No, don't care about elevators or shafts. Huh. That's not a piece they used in the game. Outpost. That's a big door. That's, oh, that's like the super mining hatch. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not what I want. Security door, also not what I want. Yeah, I was thinking that. Um... Got like the cage doors. What does that damn have? When you're doing that mission where you like rescue Freestar and UC together. That's just way too big. There's that okay, you know what? I'm gonna save this and we're gonna load my kit, because this is gonna drive me nuts. Oh, except I can't remember what the name of the damn planet is. It's the... Like, on the mission, you have to go out. You have to, like, go... You save the free star and the EC from spacers, and then they ask you to check on somebody that had like an outpost, and the outpost has like a little hab that just has a door, and it doesn't have an airlock. Is it a load door? Maybe I'll just do it as a load door. I'm spending way too much time on this problem. What is it? Man. See, memory issues. If my partner were home, I could just be like, "Hey partner, what is the planet that you do that mission on?" And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, that." But of course, I am not so lucky. Whatever. So I want you, for sure. Right, one more up. Okay. So I get that. Sure I didn't take anything. Other side? No. Good. There we go. In. It's quite dramatic. Okay, yeah, so my bottom parts need to come out. There we go. Looks like a... it looks like a bundt cake pan now. Oh, that's fine though. Okay, so take... you and you. Nope. Bad. I need it from here. Right. That one. Yeah, there we go. Great, because when I look now from here, yeah, that should be a decent height. Character. Come in like, whoa. So like here. Why? Aha. Here we go. That looks quite good. Look at that nice little doorway. Okay. Oh, I closed my reference. That was stupid. Okay. This will be so fun. Actually, let's see. Am I happy with this as my base? I think so. Alright, and then grid fill the top of it here. Save my file before I do something stupid. Just that we are going to remesh. Oh, it's super fucky down at the back. Okay. What in the fuck was happening back here? Okay. That was probably my fault. this again. Nice and tidy. Oh, look at you. Aren't we so pretty? What? Why do I have... Oh, I've got more fuckery here. Okay. So when I mirrored it, not all of the vertices were singleton back here. And so when I remeshed it, it, like, tried to fill the geometry, but I had, like, gaps and stuff, so it did some seriously weird stuff, which is also what happened here in the front. So, we'll try it again. Now, it looks so pretty, except at the top, where it is still fuckery. Because it is super definitely fuckery at the top here. What even is happening up here? Where do you belong? What do you belong to? Can I delete you? If I delete you, I get a hold. Oh, I see. It's because you have managed to crisscross somehow. Yeah, I have no idea how that happened. See? Fuckery. Like, how did those lines get crossed? I don't know. Blender is weird sometimes. No, I want the other one. So you go this way. Yeah, they're being really weird. So, over here. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's marginally better. So I have a double down. Yeah. Okay, wow, you were way out of line. And you crisscrossed over here too. Good lord. Okay, still got some crisscrossy down here. Like, how even? Blender, what gives? This is one of those things where, like, yeah, tools are fun, but you still gotta kind of know what you're doing. Jesus. Okay, yeah, the inside of this is all fucked. Oh, dear. There's that face. Should be that one, and that one, that one. That one, and that one. Ah! Suck it. What the hell did you connect to then? This? Do that? Well, let me do that. Will that fix some problems? Hopefully. Okay, try this again. Hi, Kaz. Shit like this is also why I am not employed as a 3D artist. I mostly know how to make Blender do what I want it to do, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, that was clean. Nice. Alright, let's try this again. Did I get them all this time? I hope so. Got some fuckery happening over here. Why? How much does it really matter? Not a whole lot, probably. Oh, I can't grid fill that? Damn it. Okay, hold on. Alright, try this again. Oh, that's much better. You know what you're doing? Sounds like my last 2 jobs before becoming pre-retired. Had no clue, but figured it out somehow. Yeah, basically. Okay, yeah, that is... What in the hell? Why did it fuck up in there? It was fine last time. Let's try maybe a higher quad count. Oh, wait. I liked it at 50. Come back. Can do... Let's see what happens. Okay, interesting. Textures are going to do something weird over here, probably. But I think it's okay. I can stick poles in front of that to hide sin. Yeah. Yeah, I should be okay now. Save. What I like about this quad remesher thing is that it's not destructive. So, like, I can always just go back to my original structure. Which is really nice. But I need a collection for it to live in. Oh, shoot. I gotta feed the cats. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I am back. Cats are eating. Everything is good. Okay, so we've got a base yurt in place. We saved. Alright, so now I need some cylinders. Don't need to be anything special. Let's see. It's probably too big. Need you scale like that. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Need the cylinder to be its own thing. There we go. Okay, so give or take. Probably. That should do it. Okay. Oh, my whole thing is below the plane. Okay. That will not do. Y'all gotta come up and live on the level. Something like that. Fill that face. Fill that face. Grid fill there. Actually, I can move you out just a smidgy. Like so. You get to come in. There. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's mirror you. Oh. No. Cross the 3D cursor, please. Can I not do an offset? I can do an offset. That does nothing. Okay. I'll just have to copy it. funky shape holes here. Should be able to make that work. Yeah. Just a little bit thinner as we go. Down a bit. Okay, there. Yeah. Should be like this. Yeah. Nice. Yes, come on. Gimme.
Yeah.
That. 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 Looking a bit funky. Oh, I closed my reference image again? Good grief. Oh, these don't go all the way up. Okay. That changes a lot about this. That's useful. Okay. Those can all go. Whoops. How the fuck? Okay, those can all go away. That can come down a bit. And I closed my reference image again. Wow, go me. Okay, so I want this object. And we will flip you. Let's try to skip. I want to flip it. Oh, that's right. Okay. Gotta separate it first. Okay, mirror you. I want to flip it, please. You're not flipping. Okay. Set origin to geometry. Maybe now I can do it. No. What's it? Try this again. Oh, wait, how? No, hold on. I have a note for how to do this. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Where is it? My note. Yes. No, not there. Oh, nope, wrong one. Okay. S, Y, minus 1. Ha! Yay! Look at that. We've got some posts. Can drop another cylinder. No, not to cursor. Woohoo! There we go. Alright. Whoopsies. Face only, please. Now I can fill on that end. Grid fill on this end. Hide you for a second, please. So that I can fill all of these wonderful faces in. There we go. So is that sufficiently? That is sufficiently covering all my stuff. Alright. I'm kind of thinking... Man, I really can't move that now, can I? That's still plenty big inside, isn't it? Oh, yeah. That's more than enough empty space inside. God. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter what the doorway takes out of it there. Save. Alright. We have, what is it, 2? 4? Is it 4 structural posts? Yeah, 4 structural posts that clip right through the edges. Okay, we won't be doing that. It's like that kind of works for Morrowind. I'll do some, like, rope loops or something. Like how they've got it tied down here. Looking at this, I'm not sure these tents actually work. You know? Like... The Wise Woman's yurt is just... It doesn't even have support poles. It's just ropes, like, flung over the top like that. That is not how structures work. But we'll do our best. So it's, like, wider curves. Okay. We'll follow... Actually, we can probably do it with a circle. Or maybe I can do a torus. H182. That's fine there. Radius, however... Good grief. No, not 90 centimeters. God. 5 centimeters? Maybe 10. 10 centimeters? How big is 10 centimeters? Like, palm width? That's quite fat. No. Okay, so we want that. H should do it, I think. Major radius is tent. A little bit wider. There we go. Okay. Second loop. Right here. That. Those. We will split you off. Okay, so now I can do... Oh, nope, not an S. I need to rotate you. Like so. Yay! Look at that. You. That. Yeah. Woohoo! Alright. That way. tent poles. Ta-da! Just gotta fuck with them a bit. Let's try short. So. They're sort of bundled together at the top like that. Okay, well, I'll have to split them up there anyway. There we go. Okay, so I can do like that. Delete those in the middle. Some nice vertices at the end here. Yeah. That looks fun and organic. Alright, we'll add some more. Loops there. Whoa, what did I just do there? Whoopsies. What in the hell? Okay, so that. That a bit. Here we go. Something fun and organic looking. Okay. Yeah, looking good so far. Yeah, that looks a little bit too fucky. Yeah? Yeah, that works. Yeah. Alright, save again. Let's cap these off before I forget. Save there, and I think I'll call it here. My partner's come home, and I'm starting to burn out a little bit on building with this stuff. So, oh, someone's playing Starfield for the first time. We'll go raid them, because that's way fun. Stick around for the raid. Let me drop this on that. All right, tissue lemon. And with any luck, I will catch you all again tomorrow evening. But the midweek streams rely a lot on scheduling weirdness. So. Can I not raid her? Or like... Did I do it wrong? I probably did it wrong. I'll do it that way. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go raid Letitia Lemon. She's a pretty fun streamer. She's playing Starfield for the first time. So we can all go and enjoy watching someone play Starfield brand new.